to indicate that they want to hand over the facility as early as end of this month. But also the Ministry of Education, Works, ICT, Ministry of Energy, normally have quarterly review meetings to assess the level of works which are taking place. So today, they intended to chair that meeting to also to find out from them whether we have gone through all the boxes are being ticked in order to prepare for the handover of the stadium. I want to confirm that according to the contractor and also according to our consultant, the stadium works are at 95%. The balance of 5%, as per what we have been seeing, is going to be done before end of this month. And that brings us to make sure that this work started in September 1st. Now, we will be finishing, according to the contractor, this whole project in 13 months. That's 1 year and 1 month. We signed a contract with them for 18 months. So entirely the work has been done here, and what we have seen is one of the biggest and the best projects ever constructed in our country. And I'm very grateful to my senior minister, the First Lady, the Minister of Education and Sports, and of course the HED President for the guidance and the strategic intervention of having this smart sport facility constructed here. And of course now what is going to await is we are going to get the program for the commissioning, where the President and the Minister of Education and Sports, the First Lady, will come. But I also want to put it to the public out there that as of now I have closed the stadium for any other visitor because I've gotten quite many complaints from the contractor that there are many people who are flocking into the stadium wanting to see how much works. We really want to thank you Ugandans, first of all for the support, secondly for the meticulous work which has taken place here, but allow the project to complete. Then we will be able to, as government, as the Minister of Education and Sports, come out to issue guidelines on how you can be able to come and view these facilities. But above all, we will also say you will come and watch the games which are going to take place here. That's, of course, we know now that Nambole is meant to undergo phase 2 of the renovation. So we expect to close Nambole. All other sports facilities in line with football, athletics, and other indoor activities are all going to come here. You've seen the main arena here. Its work is also moving on well, and I want to pledge that both the main stadium and the main arena will be completed at the same time. I thank you so much. For me, it's a game changer to the Ugandan sports, and this is what we are pledged to the people of Uganda, that in the NRM we believe, and in Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, he always knows what to do at what time. So now, for purposes of sports infrastructure, here we are and here we come. Already the direct line which has been constructed for purposes of this facility as a stadium. On the roads, it's true, the President did direct the Prime Minister, as you know, this is the leader of government business, to coordinate all interministerial activities within here to ensure that all those other services which work to support the stadium are all done. For instance, the roads, it is true, the Minister of Works is meant to undertake the road works here. I earlier on alluded that my main view is that there's a road here, which in my considered opinion needed to be part of the stadium works. Then the other subsequent roads can be able to follow, because now it will be bad for a contractor to leave the stadium before this road is done. Like now you've seen the roads all which are inside the stadium, you've seen they're already laying alpha, which for me is very good. So I would also wish that the Minister of Works picks up this with us under the chairship of the Prime Minister for purpose of coordinating. But I'm also going to write a report to my senior minister and ask her to follow up with her counterpart in the Minister of Works. So it means us bringing finance for purposes of looking for additional money, because this road is not part of the contract which was signed. All what is part of the contract is what is inside that ring fence. Already you can see we have a wall fence of that ring of the fence of the stadium. That's what is within the contract. I thank you.
And the hoteliers, there was a meeting.
All that, the Prime Minister has shared 1 or 2 meetings to coordinate the team of hoteliers which are based here in Hoima, and also trying to see what support government can give them for purpose of ensuring that they meet the CAF standards. It is true, I have also asked the Federation of Uganda Football Association to formally invite CAF to come and carry out stadium inspection to see whether it's aligned, though it is part of the conditions of the facility that they must harness a stadium which is fully certified by FIFA and CAF. But it is also important that CAF comes in and moves to check whether everything is in order before we go for the handover. Thank you. So after here, I'm heading to Akibwa. It's going to be the first time I'm visiting Akibwa since we handed over the project. If you remember, I was there with the Minister of Education and Sports and HD Stadium, the President, when they were putting the foundation stone. So I'm also again going to see how far works, how much progress they have made. I'll be able to inform you and the country when tomorrow and Friday I'm there. Tomorrow I'll be carrying out the inspection of the works. Then after that, I'll chair a meeting in Akibwa with other stakeholders to see the progress of the performance of Akibwa Stadium construction. I want to also promise the people of Uganda that what you're seeing in Lira, in Hoima here, is also going to be almost the same what you will see in Lira, though they are different contractors. I don't want to project or to deny or confirm. We are going to sit down as the Minister of Education and Sports. Then we shall be able to consult with the President's office, which is State House, give a program to the public and specifically for the commissioning of this facility. But what I want to confirm is that the facility is 95% complete. We are ready. Even if it is 30th of this month, I would say we can be able to commission it, but depending on the program of the head of state, like you have correctly said, the President has already come up with a program for his campaigns. The only available area time when he's going to be in this part of the country is around December. So we will see with this program versus the national duty as being a head of state versus also being a presidential candidate for my party. We will determine. But the truth is a contractor wants to hand over the facility. For him, he has done his work, so he feels he needs to get out of here. All what is left, according to the contract, everything is within the stadium premises here or in the stores. So that's it. But if you've never been here, I promise you, take off time after when we commission the facility and when it has been handed over to government, you come and check it. It's a very beautiful stadium. Say that I've gotten a complaint from the contractor that there are many people are flocking to have a visit and to look at what is going on in the stadium based on the nature of the way the works has been done. First, these are all well-meaning intended Ugandans who are happy with what we have done here. But I want to beg and plead with them that the contractors asked me that they have now reached a level where they need to start to do the more details in terms of the finishing of the works. So they need a lot of time to concentrate. For that purpose, as a minister responsible for sports, I have, for now, asked the general public, the visitors, if you need to come here, please, you must seek clearance from National Council of Sports or the Ministry of Education and Sports. Without that, the contractor will not be able to allow anyone to have access to the stadium. Bear with us for now. Let's allow the contractor to complete the work in time for purposes of it being handed over to government. So I want to repeat, we are, as of now, closing the stadium for anybody interested in coming to view or to see what works has been done till it's officially handed over to government. I thank you so much. I hope it's clear now.